What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be doing the first of three Final Four prediction videos here on the channel. For Championship Week every year, I have done a Final Four predictions. Last year, I did the Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. I'm going to be doing that again for this season. And the first one we're going to do for today is the Trucks Final Four predictions. I'm going to go through and talk about all four drivers, talk about their seasons in general, and then I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win the championship and who I think is going to win Phoenix and win the Truck Series championship here in 2020. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. So we have four drivers who will be competing for a championship. You have Zane Smith, who's been a hotshot rookie this year. You have Brett Moffitt, you have Sheldon Creed, and you have Grant Enfinger, who will all four of those drivers will fight for a championship this Friday evening at Phoenix International Speedway. The first one we're going to talk about is Zane Smith. Zane Smith is the Rookie of the Year in my honest opinion. I believe he's the Rookie of the Year to my knowledge. He has been really, really strong here in 2020. He has 2 wins in 2020. He scored 6 top 5s, 12 top 10s. He has led 328 laps, and he has a 10.9 place average finish. Zane Smith has been really, really good since coming to GMS this year. His 2 wins came in Michigan, which was a really crazy finish at Michigan, and he also won at Dover International Speedway. Zane Smith, especially at the beginning of this year, looked like he was going to win a race early at Charlotte. That was really impressive to watch, where he went out, and almost beat Kyle Busch. He had some pretty impressive moves there. Almost beat his teammate Chase Elliott, almost beat Kyle Busch in that race. Zane Smith has been really, really awesome to watch. He has some really impressive moves. He's been doing really good this year, and I was really excited to see what he could do this year when he came over to GMS. And again, he's coming back next year to GMS, so he has a good shot to win again next year, even if he does win a championship this year. But Zane Smith has been a really good driver here in the 2020 season, and I think that he has a really good chance of winning this championship, but we'll see how he does. But I'm really excited to see what Zane Smith does at Phoenix International Speedway. Up next, we have the driver who has been really, really consistent with 1 win, a driver I thought was going to win a lot more, Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt has 1 win in 2020, that coming at Kansas International Speedway. He has scored 10 top 5s, 15 top 10s. He has 391 laps led, and his average finish is a 9.7. While Brett Moffitt only does have 1 win this year, he has been extremely consistent. He's been up front in many of the races this year. I think that injury from that motorcycle accident where he broke his legs, I really think that is what's kind of affected him this year and not going to victory lane. Also, competition is a lot more closer this year, but man, Brett Moffitt has persevered, and he's done really, really good this year just consistency-wise. He finally, after having a lot of races where he came so close to winning and dominating a lot of races this year, Brett Moffitt finally was able to pick up that win to Kansas and advance to the Championship 4. I still thought he was going to advance to the Championship 4 regardless, and Brett Moffitt has done really, really good this year. He's been super consistent, and I think he could also be a threat to win this championship as well here at Phoenix International Speedway. The third driver of the Final Four has been a driver after not such a great 2019 season for this driver. This driver has really, really taken off. Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed currently has 4 wins at the moment, 8 top 5s, 12 top 10s. He has led 560 laps in this racing season, I should say, and he has a 10.6 place average finish. Sheldon Creed has really taken off, especially since the second half of the year. He went on and won his first race at Kentucky, then kind of had a controversial win at Gateway. Then he went on to win the Daytona Road Course in a duel with the driver just mentioned a minute ago, Brett Moffitt. And then he won at Texas to lock his spot up in the Championship 4. Sheldon Creed has been really, really impressive. He's also been really aggressive and has had some pretty controversial moments. I think he is really aggressive. I think he needs to take that aggression down. He's probably going to have enemies this weekend because, like I said, Sheldon Creed has been extremely aggressive. Sheldon Creed better watch out for Todd Gillen. But, man, Sheldon Creed this year has really, really been impressive, scoring 4 victories this year. Considering last year he didn't even make the playoffs, And a lot of people had a lot of hype around Sheldon Creed. It's like, where does Sheldon Creed go? The one who won the ARCA championship, Well, in 2020, he really has taken off this year, and I think he will continue to show a lot of speed as we go into, the Final Four, as we head to, a track where he's been really strong. He's been really fast in the short tracks. The GMS program, especially this year, has it really strong on the short tracks this year. We saw that at Bristol where all 4 of them, even including Tyler Ingram, who's not in the Final Four, was really, really strong, including Sam Mayer won the race at Bristol. I think that could come into play for all these GMS trucks, and we'll see how he does at the final race of this year. But he really needs to make sure he doesn't be too aggressive and make too many enemies because that could come to bite him in the ass, especially once we go and take the green flag here at Phoenix International Speedway on Friday night. And now we get into the final driver. This is the only driver who is not a GMS truck. So basically, you have GMS versus Grant Enfinger. Grant Enfinger this year has been able to pick up 4 victories. He has 8 top 5s, 12 top 10s, 154 laps left, and he has a 10.3 average finish in the 2020 season. Grant Enfinger's 4 wins have come at Daytona in a very clutch win between him and a photo finish between him and Jordan Anderson. Went on and won at Atlanta Motor Speedway in a pretty clutch moment as well. He went on to also win Richmond and pretty much dominate like last 15 laps. I think he passed one of his teammates to my knowledge. And he also went on to win this past race at Mars International Speedway. So Grant Enfinger has been known to come in at clutch moments this year. He's been pretty off and on this year. Whenever he's really, really fast, he's super, super fast. When he struggles, he completely struggles. But like I said, he's been super, super clutch. That clutchness could come into play here this weekend at Phoenix International Speedway. I think you're going to have to be really, really clutch, especially if you're going to go on and win this weekend. You know, because I think the drivers who won the championship has been super clutch, and being clutch, especially this year, is going to be super, super important. I'm really excited to see what Grant Enfinger will do. So I think Grant Enfinger will be really fast. And now we get into, I think, is going to win the championship this year. So I think all 4 drivers will be equally strong. I think that this is arguably the toughest trucks championship to predict because there's been so many drivers who've shown speed. You know, at times I thought, Zane Smith's going to win a championship. There are times like, I think Brett Moffitt's going to win the championship. I think, Sheldon Creed's going to win the championship. I think Grant Enfinger is going to win the championship. I think this has arguably been the toughest championship to predict, I think, of any championship I've ever watched. Because, frankly, it's super, super equal this year. The competition in trucks this year has been so tough this year, and it could go to any 4 of these drivers. But I personally believe that the driver who is going to win the 2020 NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series Championship, I think it's going to go to Sheldon Creed. I think Sheldon Creed has been extremely strong. He's been really, really aggressive, and you're going to have to be really, like I said, you're going to have to be aggressive. You don't want to make enemies, but you're going to have to be super, super aggressive to win this championship. I think Sheldon Creed, especially being a hot shot driver that he has been this year with his 4 wins, and being also really good at the short tracks as well, I believe that Sheldon Creed is going to win, but he will have to earn it because I think Zane Smith, Brett Moffitt, and Grant Enfinger are going to give an extremely hard time at winning this championship. But like I said, I do believe that Sheldon Creed will win his first Truck Series championship after not even making the playoffs last year. I think that Sheldon Creed is going to win the 2020 NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series Championship. So, anyway, those are my final 4 predictions who I think is going to win the Truck Series Championship. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, turn notifications so you get notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are below for that. And comment your thoughts on today's video. Who do you think is going to win the Truck Series Championship in 2020? Am I wrong with my predictions or no? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, tomorrow you'll see the Xfinity Series predictions, and then Wednesday morning you will also see the Cup predictions. So you're going to get a Championship World predictions video every single day. You'll be here to see all those videos. If you enjoyed today's video, like I said, make sure you do like it so that YouTube can recommend my videos out to you guys. If you do that, I really appreciate it. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.